Check, check, check. Ah, we here. Okay. 8 seconds. Yeah, you can sit right over there. Yeah. Oh, you might as well wear the scrubs. Let them know you be working. Hey, low key, you just fresh got off of work. Low key. But okay. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kamus Leonardo with RDU Live tapped in. As you can see, can we adjust the camera a little bit? All right, appreciate it. Make sure we get both of them. But yes, this is RDU Live tapped in. Sorry, y'all, we a little late. It was like sunny, then it'll rain, then it was sunny. Man, traffic was wild once again. So everybody out there that's driving right now during traffic, please drive safe once again. We are here, RDU Live tapped in. I have actually two guests today. The main guest, I want them to introduce themselves first. Actually, no. Let's do it the other way. This beautiful queen right here, I would like for her to introduce herself first, and then we're going to go with the beautiful king as well.
I'm Sade, known as Isis, but known in the streets as Sade.
Nice to meet you. Yo, what's up? I'm Vinnie Dangerous, Fayetteville, North Carolina, born and raised, a rapper, producer,
Come on.
podcaster.
Come on.
Just a little bit of everything.
That man said stop playing with him. He do everything. All right. We are here. Sorry once again about the flow and everything. We all were trying to figure it out, but we are here now. And that is what matters at the end of the day. So, with that being said, Vinny,
Yes.
we're here.
We are here.
When we pulled up, I just wanted to say shout out to Dream Till It's Over. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna put up the album out now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go get it. Man, let me ask you, because it's biased. I already know you, so I got to treat it as if I just met you today. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, you even on the album. Yeah.
And you know, I ain't one of them ones that be like, yeah, I'm on the album. Check out the song we did. I actually genuinely appreciate the album. You feel me? But we'll definitely get into that, man. But I just want you to kind of give us like who you are, man. Like where you came from, how the name Vinnie Dangerous came about. Because, you know, you're calm and cool and collected, but there's also another side. So introduce us to that side and how that came about.
All right. So yeah, like I said before, I'm Vinnie Dangerous.
Yes.
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Yes.
The name Vinnie Dangerous. First of all, it started because I was like in the 9th grade, I think.
Yeah.
In 8th grade or 9th grade.
Yeah.
And I was at a talent show.
Okay.
And, you know, it's funny because I was like nervous.
What was you
I'm,
nervous
like,
about?
Because it was like my first or second time performing.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it was my second time because the first time was terrible.
Oh.
So I was nervous about making sure that I got it right the second time. And I think I just got like extra aggressive, like with my delivery and stuff, just trying to like project. And then I remember getting off stage and the host, he was like a comedian. He was like, yo, I really like that guy, but he sounded angry. He sounded dangerous. And it was just kind of like, oh, I forgot it. I forgot what my rap name was like before that, but I was like, nah, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Like Vinnie Dangerous.
Yeah.
And then like it just kind of stuck because every time I do a project or I do, you know, I come out with something different, like I always want to try to get a new approach to it. And that's why it's like the most dangerous thing is like the enemy you just don't know, like the unknown.
Wow.
So it's like you don't know what I'm coming with next. So that's where the Vinnie Dangerous thing kind of like morphed itself into.
So what I've learned is with Dream Till It's Over, once again, you have a saga with your projects.
Yeah.
Take us from the jump to where we at now.
Yeah, so I call it like the accidental trilogy, like the Dream trilogy.
No cap.
Yeah.
Wake
like,
it up.
It was because I did the first album, Dream. Yes, I Am a Dreamer, back in like 2016.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm just like super optimistic. I'm really like getting out there, like outside of just like talent shows and stuff. Like I did shows before that, but it was like, it wasn't anything, you know, major. But I was like, all right, we're gonna
doing a little
like,
bit
go
more than
out there
talent
for real.
shows.
Yeah, you know,
The level up.
I was feeling good. Like I was
As you
feeling really
should.
optimistic about the future and stuff. Like people was really rocking with me. Like
Right.
so that album was like a reflection of that. Like I was feeling very optimistic
Right.
and just wanting to be encouraging. And then literally like right after that, my brother had passed,
Yeah.
and just went into like this deep depression. I dealt with like legal issues and stuff like that, and I was in a dark space. So
Yeah.
then the next album, Dream to Escape Hell, was like, kind of like me saying, I don't really got much else but this music at this point.
Yeah.
So that's where, like, so it went from being like this super optimistic album to like this very pessimistic album. And so with this new one, I wanted to tie all of them together. And it's kind of like, because I'm in a better place now.
Yes. Yes.
I got my wife and my son.
Yeah.
And was able to get out of
Shout
the
out
dark.
to Tez and P.
Yeah. He actually in it's bath time now, so that's
For
what
real?
he is right now.
Oh yeah.
And just being able to get past that.
Yeah.
And like, all right, so I'm in a better place, but
Yes.
you're still dealing with a lot of stuff that's coming from that. So it's like the middle place. So it's like I'm the realist.
Yeah.
Not the middle of the optimist and the pessimist, kind of like where what this molded me into now.
Right. Okay. So with where you at now, when it comes to Dream Till It's Over, wow. Phenomenal album, by the way.
Yeah, appreciate
Phenomenal album. I actually have a personal question, but before I start, is there any questions you wanted to ask, Sade?
Yeah, we were kind of like hogging the mic. Huh?
Yeah, I was about to say, aim the mic towards you so you can talk into it. There you go.
I guess I'm curious about what it would be like to be a rapper from Fayetteville, because I don't really picture rap music or like that. It's more like military and country and dirt bikes and get her done type feels out there. So
Wake
like,
up.
did you have to like leave that environment to find that success, kind of like how J. Cole did, or?
Yeah, it wasn't that, and shout out to Fayetteville, because ever since I left, like, it's been like a better, healthier music scene.
Yeah.
But when I was coming up, before I came out to Durham, there was really like only one spot you could really perform. That was like a music kind of centralized venue, and that was really for like rock music and country artists and stuff. But shout out to my boy Jonathan. Like in high school, he got really tight with the owner. And we were able to do shows like every once in a while. But even then, it was still like tough just getting people out there because they weren't used to a local scene. Yeah. So so I definitely had to leave. Like there was rappers, but it wasn't an infrastructure for us to really like shine like that. Yeah. And I think since the emergence of like J. Cole, like people have been more willing to like invest into the music scene.
Held
So
them
there's a lot more
accountable.
people.
Kind of held them accountable to where it's like, y'all, if we could produce somebody like Cole, then we gotta get on it. We gotta create a factory or something.
Like we gotta get another one.
Yeah.
Like Cole can't just be the only one out here doing it. Like we gotta keep it going.
Yeah.
Like all eyes are on Fayetteville now, so we gotta build something here.
Yeah, but I think it's a true testament to where when you can leave, right, and still carry it with you, because you got a Cole, right, but you also got a Vinnie Dangerous. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? So
and Moray, like shout out to Moray.
Oh
like,
yeah, Moray.
Really dope.
It's a lot. It's a lot of artists we can actually list right now if we being real out of Fayetteville. That's 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 crazy, right? You would think like what's there, but as he was saying, the scene has emerged. Yo, it's like an actual scene there. But when we were coming up, like what was that? What would you say? Like 08?
Yeah, like 08. Because I came up here like 2011.
11? So yeah, like around that early 2010.
Yeah, like 08 to 010, 2010. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was nothing. Like
in what area do you feel like embraces you the most?
Great question.
Oh, that's a good question. I'd probably say like up here.
What's up here?
Raleigh, Durham area.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's just like I said, I didn't really get out here. I mean, like as far as like music until I got up here. So it wasn't. So I wasn't making, because there wasn't really a lot to do in Fayetteville.
Right.
So, and I haven't had many opportunities to get back home and do a lot. But I've been wanting to. I've been connecting with some people out there to try to like see if we can get some stuff going.
Yeah.
That's still home at the end of the day. Like,
For sure.
I really want to be a part of that scene.
For sure.
It's just, making sure, you do it right.
Yeah. Do you feel like you get the proper support from home? Honestly.
I mean, I kind of look at it like, I ain't really been out there.
Yeah.
That. So I can't even expect that.
Oof, great. Oh my gosh.
Why haven't you been out there?
Just life. Like I said, I got stuff going.
Yeah.
And then my brother passed. So music in general was just like on hold for a good little bit. Like I was moving around a little bit, but it wasn't enough. Really, I needed to sit down somewhere and heal. To be honest, I was trying to work through it.
Yeah.
But so I was kind of like working aimlessly.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have it. And then by the time I did, I started doing a couple shows. Like I did a couple shows in 2019 in Fayetteville.
Word.
And then COVID hit.
Yeah.
So
COVID.
It's like every time
COVID definitely put a damper on a lot of artists, especially because I felt like right before COVID, the underground, like unsigned indie music scene was really starting to actually pop out. Like everybody was literally starting to get a chance to be heard
for real
and be seen.
Yeah.
And then everybody got like a little taste of that. Oh, I might actually be a celebrity.
Right.
Type.
COVID was like,
COVID
psych.
said, "Yep, sit your butt
Get
down.
back in the house.
Sit down. Y'all locked down. 2 years. What?"
That is hilarious. Nah, for real though. Man, Vinny, let me ask you a quick question real quick.
Okay.
Before we go there, what's going on, everybody? For those tuning in right now, it is 6:19 on the dot. We have Vinnie Dangerous. We also have Sade. And we are vibing, chilling at RDU Live Tapped In. Give us a call if y'all want to talk to us at 919-899-9305. Once again, 919-899-9305. And for those who are wondering, looking at my face, wondering how it's so luscious and it's so shiny, my homegirl Sade, man, she's an esthetician, correct? That's how you say it?
Esthetician.
Esthetician.
Yes.
All right, just let them know what it is that you do. Give them a little recap, then we're going to dive back in.
I mostly just do skincare, trying to educate the Black community on the importance of having a skincare regimen, just because a lot of people like to depend on that Black don't crack.
We wake up, we got
and
melanin.
You know what?
That's it. We good.
And you know what? It's true to a certain extent. Black kind of don't crack. It will though. It just cracks slowly.
Right.
Slowly.
Yeah.
And when it does crack, it happens to crack all at once. If we haven't noticed. And to prevent that from happening, that's where you have someone like me who's gonna educate you on how to make sure you're getting the proper skin care, nutrition, and diet and everything to make sure that you can still look like you 35 when you 65. And trust me, I've seen it. You just have to take care of yourself.
Come on.
And like I specialize in lashes, individuals or strips, body waxing.
Yeah.
I like to do crystal healing, light healing, something he got to experience today.
That was fire.
So
it was
all my
fire.
products are natural, vegan based, like organic. They don't test on animals or any of that. So
come on.
You can always find me at Beauty by Sade on Instagram. That's where you mostly can get in touch with me. So Beauty by Sade.
Wake it up. All right, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
And shout out to the queen, man. Shout out to the queen. All right, so Vinny, let me ask you a question that I've been wanting to ask for a minute.
Okay.
All right, so this is
nervous.
you know how I do, man. You already know my
He
reputation.
gonna shake you up.
Everybody be like, yo, you be going deep, boy. You be going deep. Okay, so all right, we gonna get there now because we came a little late. It's time to wake it up. All right, we're gonna wake it up a little bit. What I wanted to ask you specifically was, with everything it is that you do, which we're going to get into very soon, how is it that you channel your personal experiences and your emotions into the music? Like, what is the creative process for Vinnie Dangerous? Because I've noticed how you kind of go at your own time, and I've always appreciated that.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you have like sudden urges and you're like, yo, I'm about to be in the studio for the next day, or you know what I'm saying? Or is it kind of like I'm a build in increments? Break it down for me.
Yeah, I think it's that, like building the increments.
Okay.
Like, and it's kind of funny. So I'm actually getting away from like doing albums just because they are like so time consuming, and I just, I put a lot into making sure that everything is just right.
Yeah.
So, and that does take time.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part with my creative process, it's like it is kind of like that burst of inspiration that gets to me. But it's kind of like I get the first block, and then after that it's just like, okay, now we're gonna build around that.
Yeah.
And that does take time. So it's like sitting down trying to like craft the story, because I try to like tell stories with all my albums.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I have the first chapter. Now I need to figure out what comes next. And so it could be a little bit of both. It does take a little while. Like I do like create like stuff on the side and stuff like that. Maybe some stuff people never hear.
Yeah.
So I'm always creating.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like putting these albums together, like, yeah, it's a process.
Okay. Speaking of albums, man, let's get into it for Dream Till It's Over, bro. Like I've been sitting here like, All right, man. First question, and then Sade, feel free if you have any questions, you can ask as well too. Okay. My first question for you is, as you can see, cover arts. Cover arts is what reel us in, whether that's books, movies, music. Break down the cover art of Dream Till It's Over for me, please, sir.
All right, so that's like an old picture of me.
Well, I thought that was P.
That's like one. And now I'm gonna get into that. So yeah, like it was. I don't even know. It's like some kind of photo shoot.
Yeah.
That I think my grandma or my dad. It was one of them. They got me on.
Yeah.
And I'm just going through old photos and stuff, and I just see that picture, and that looks just like my son.
Yeah.
And like a lot of this album is me kind of talking to myself, like in my younger self, as well as like leaving like advice and stuff like that for my son to follow in the future. So I just felt like it was perfect. Kind of like it's me as a kid, like all the classic albums got the baby pictures on it.
Yeah.
So like, of course I want to do something like that.
Yeah.
But it was also kind of like, this is the one picture where I'm like, my son looks the most like me in that picture. So it's like, all right, it just fit perfectly.
Wow. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. Like every time I look at that, I'll be like, bro, like what? Like he is a spitting image of you and Tez, bro. It's crazy. Like it's wild. So okay, so pretty much as far as kind of like the full circle moment in a sense for you, right? Like of how you said with the starting off optimistic and then getting pessimistic, excuse me, and then being at this place of just kind of like neutrality to where it's like, the BS is gonna come, the good is gonna come, but you're tired of reacting. You're now responding. Yeah. And that's what it sounds to me like with Dream Till It's Over, as far as just the context and even the songs that you have where like there are certain songs with aggressiveness, right? It's not aggressiveness and frustration to your environment and what's happening. It's more so of like, how are y'all still asleep? Like, do y'all not see what's happening right now? Like, it doesn't even have to be from a global scale, but just even internal battles that we have within ourselves. It's like, get up. So it's like, now it's a sense of urgency, but not in a sense of like rushing. It just feels like now you're in this space of like, all right, y'all, we're gonna have to figure this out for real. Like, but it's more calm, you know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate that. But you still, that danger's still in,
like,
you know?
Acceptance too. It's kind of like
wake that up.
Like it's funny. I had a conversation like this earlier where it's like you kind of get to a point where you kind of just see the world for what it is. Like you have the idealistic idea of like how things are supposed to go. Yeah. And then you go through those moments where it's just like, there's nothing. Like you feel pessimistic. You don't really think there's no hope or nothing like that or something like. But then you realize that you just kind of get to the point where you just kind of see it for what it is. Yeah. And you just move accordingly within that. Yeah. Like change what you can, accept what you don't.
That's real. That's real. Because we're programmed to believe that we got to do this, we got to do that, we need to do this, we need to do that. Yeah. And it's getting to a point now to where it's like, do what works for you. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell just with Dream Till It's Over, from an internal perspective, I can sense that that's where you're at currently. Because we're always constantly evolving, but like you said, acceptance. Excuse me, that's the best word for it. All right, boom. Let's wake up the producer side. We don't really give you credit for your production and your producer side, man. So we got to take the time out.
I've been like real low key with it. This is my first real time like coming out doing it.
Yeah, we got to wake it up, man. He also, bro, if we sat down and did a list of everything this man did, the show would be over. Just FYI. But what I wanted to ask, man, on the producer side, how did you approach the production when it came to Dream Till It's Over?
So yeah, it was like my idea to produce the album, just because, like, not that I didn't have anybody I could work with, but it was just more of one of those things where I always doubted that I could do it. Right? Like, originally this was gonna be my last album, which, like, I said I was getting away from albums, but like this was supposed to be like that was it. I was just gonna be behind the boards, not gonna be the performer artist anymore. Right. So I was like, I can't, retire without checking this off my list, like doing a full album by myself. Yeah. And so as far as with the production side, it was like I think I'm kind of like a work in progress. Like I was learning as I was going. But it really felt good to be able to like craft those ideas that I have in my head. Like when you work with somebody, there's a certain compromise you're always gonna have. Like, all right, I have this vision, this sound, this idea of how I want the beats to go. Yeah. But they can only pull it out of your head for so much because they have their own style and like your thoughts and their thoughts. It's not gonna be exactly alike. Right. But so now I'm able to like fully control and like create. Create the track. Like sometimes I'll make the song, like I'll write the song and then I'll make a beat around it. And then there's other times where I'll make a beat and then I have an idea of a song and then I'll create the beat and then the rest of it just kind of comes along. After that.
Wow. So it fluctuates as far as the timing and how you operate from the production side. Yeah. So do you formulate beats like with words first or you got to make the beat first for songs?
Most of the time I gotta make the beat first because I just want it. Because I might have the idea, but I let like the rhythm of like whatever beat that comes out, like how whatever I'm feeling at the time. It's like, all right, I'll let that guide like where the words come in and stuff like that. So that's why I try to craft my flows around that instead of trying to make a beat. Write the song and then make a beat that goes along with the words already. Wow.
So you crafted upon emotion.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like it really is like most of it is like me getting into it. Like whatever I'm feeling that day. Yeah. I make something that just reflects that. And then the words just end up I have the feeling and then the words come after that.
Word. That's beautiful. I love that. Let's speak on the collaborations of the album, man. We got some dope collaborations on there. I wanted you to kind of just break down the processing of that and then why specifically you chose the collaborations you did, man.
All right, so like so I was gonna talk about yours.
Oh wow,
because that was because I used that snippet of our interview like before.
Yeah.
And that question just like stuck out to me.
Yeah, man.
Like when I was just going through stuff. Yeah, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna start the album. With you were like the first voice on the album, so you got to be the last voice really on the album. So I just wanted to come full circle. So that's why I picked you for that one. Plus, it was kind of like as soon as I made the track, I was like, I know Kamus is the one for that one.
Thank you, man. I'm honored. Because when I heard it, bro, I was like, stop. When you sent me the link, I was like, stop. Ain't no way. But thank you, bro, for real. Thank you, man. I'm honored, for real.
And like some people is like specific reasons, like. The song I did with Jones, like we both had our first kid around the same time.
Yeah,
like his maybe like a couple weeks apart or something like that. So when I had the song I Love You So Much, I was like, oh, I gotta get Jones on this track.
Yeah. And that's my favorite track.
Yeah.
On the album. Yeah. That's the crazy part. But you breaking that down, that actually makes sense. Especially with like the brother, because y'all collaborated before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So just to see that. Was it intentional as far as kind of bringing up collaborations who's kind of been there for a while in a sense? Break that down.
I tried to work with some new people.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I say. Some of them was intentional. Some of them was like, oh, I had somebody else in mind.
Got
but
you.
for one reason or another, like they just couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
And then, you just be out and about. It's like,
yeah.
It's like, all right, well, this person didn't work out.
Yeah.
Like St. Pat hit me up.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
like,
your one with St. Pat crazy.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I know Pat gonna be able to like kill, because everybody had reasons why they couldn't do it. Life just be lifing.
Yeah.
So I ain't take it personal, but for whatever reason they weren't able to get it done.
Yeah.
And then like somebody hit my phone or we do a show together.
Yeah.
Like the song with Eddie Lowe, I had a whole second verse written for that one.
Word.
But when I seen him and we were just talking, I was like, I think you would be good for this track, actually.
Facts.
And Pat hit my phone. It was like, I think he was talking to me, venting to me about something.
Yeah.
And I was like, you
Sound
would be
like Pat.
good on Got Me Effed Up. Yeah.
Sound like Pat. Pat gonna talk that talk.
Yeah.
I need to get Pat on here for real.
So yeah, it really just kind of came naturally after a while.
Yeah. That's beautiful. So it's kind of like for you, man, it's organic. It has to be organic. It can't just be transactional or like, okay, you popping or, oh, your audience can come check out my music. It's like, nah.
Sometimes like I rock with people and we just haven't collaborated. Like, it took us years to collaborate before we finally got the track together. And it's just
facts.
It really just be that I need the right song.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't want to throw anybody on anything and it don't fit.
Yeah. But also, we were like actually genuinely friends though.
Yeah.
And I think that was the best part about it, because like I think a lot of artists need to understand like boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like when you befriend other artists, and I'm sure you go through this as well. Like when you befriend other creatives and other artists and stuff, it's like sometimes you might have friends to where y'all both can be dope, but it might just be friendship. You know what I mean? Like it might just be that. But then you also may have associates where y'all could create amazing art together, but in actuality, it's like in person, you know what I mean? It's like, somebody who you may call your brother or your sister is different from this associate. The experiences are different, and that's no love lost, but I think we have to do a better job at differentiating who's who. You know what I mean? Because when everybody feel like they're the homie, everybody feel like they got the same access, and that's not the case at all.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the fact that you move organic with your collaborations, because as we see, people love to play the popularity contest. So you know what I mean? Break down why you put the project on Bandcamp, man. Like, give us the game on ownership, bro. Like, let us know why you did that, dog.
So, and like that, and it's kind of funny. It kind of goes back to like me feeling like this was gonna be my last album, because I just felt like I didn't work in the streaming era. Like, I just kind of came to that realization. I was like, all right, cool. The music industry changed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just not like in the way it is right now. It just ain't for me,
right?
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then
exactly how I be feeling.
Right.
Yeah. It's like this don't. I don't make. There's so many rules, so many ways that people try to play the game for the playlisting and stuff like that, and it really don't pay much. So it's like I don't even really see a point like that. So I was gonna like call it a day, and then Spotify started doing some stuff
crazy,
like the 1,000 song play threshold before you start getting paid, and they were starting to like keep people's royalties and remove people's music off of the platform, even if they didn't bot their streams or pay for bots or anything like that.
Gee.
Yeah, and it like worse and worse. It was really the quote he was basically trying to say, well, if you can't get 1,000 streams, then you're not really a musician. And then I was really offended by that. And then it made me go, all right, I'm not rocking with y'all.
That's really what they were saying too.
But then he said it like blatantly.
Yeah.
And it just kind of, you always kind of feel that way.
Yeah.
Like these, tech people and these industry people don't really like value you unless you bring in the numbers. Because it's all about numbers for them. They don't care about like the art that comes with it.
That's right.
But when they say it that blatantly and they control that much of the market share, it's discouraging. But it made me go like, all right, I'm gonna stick around.
Yeah.
But I'm just not gonna play the game y'all playing.
Come on. Come on.
And so I was like, all right, we're gonna show. Even if this flops, it's just kind of like one of those like, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I did it my way instead of like trying to play y'all game and trying to do the things that like the rules that y'all set. Like y'all can set the rules because your platform.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, all right, fine. I just won't be on your platform.
There you go.
And so I was like, all right, we're just gonna take it back.
Yeah.
And I just kind of felt like I'm even before that I was even thinking like people are getting kind of tired of the streaming thing anyway.
I've been thinking that a lot of artists should go back to how it was in like the 90s, 2000s.
Break that down.
Like, you know, before LimeWire hit and before like when like the last little bit of that, you actually had to have a tangible physical copy of music with CDs and tapes. I'm not saying we got to go as far back to tapes and 8-tracks and stuff, but
I mean vinyls.
but you know the kids
year,
of our like my daughter, she's 16. She loves the heck out of a record player. I had to go and buy all her old music on records. Like I had to get Ariana Grande and Olivia Rodrigo and whoever else that she used to listen to and put it on the record players because she listens to the records now.
Right.
So it's just like things that are old now, and those will actually make you a lot of money because it costs so much money to make anyway. It's not saying go make a record, but at least the CDs, you go back to days of burning the CDs on the computer and just selling those yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like people like that anyways because of the nostalgia of it.
Nostalgia sells.
Yeah,
Like
it
that feeling of
does.
just
Like the
being able to
old
have
fuzzy
it
feeling
Yeah.
that you had
in your
back in the
hand.
day when you listen to your. I'm about to pop this CD and I just want to recreate when I had that big folder of CDs in my car and just go through it.
That's
You
a
know,
fact.
I
That's
think
a
people
fact.
kind of want to go back to that a little, anyways. I'm not gonna say everybody, but
Yeah.
it'd probably be enough
Yeah.
that you could probably make a living off of it,
for
especially if
sure.
your fan base is solid. You know, like you got people that just be waiting to hear from you. Like, yo, when are you gonna get that new CD? I want it. You know what I'm saying? So I
Wow.
think we just need to show them big corporation companies a lesson, anyways. Like they're nothing without us. So
That's a fact.
if we could go back
That's a
to
fact.
showing them,
Yeah.
I think everybody gave them too much power.
That's a fact.
So
Wow. Wow. Come on now. Do you see the greatness in this room right now? Come
Yeah, so I
on.
said, yo, we just gonna take it back. Like we're gonna take back our power.
Yeah.
We're not gonna rely on like Spotify and its trickery and stuff.
Come
like
on.
That.
I
Like,
didn't even
we
know
just
that
gonna-
about Spotify. I just learned something new.
Come on.
Once I heard that, I was like, nah, I gotta stick around. There's
Ain't
a
no
fight
way.
that needs to happen, and I'm like, I gotta be a part of it.
That's why you're the appropriate person for it, man, because there's very few people who I know who's willing to be the disruptors, who's willing to go over there with the flag, and you're going to take some bullets, you're going to take some arrows, but when you come back to the village, you're going to be like, y'all, they over there, so let's go this way. Or I already got them, they good. You know what I mean? Because then once you observe and see like, oh, okay, I already see your system set up, boom, 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 just like with a Spotify, but with how you move, man. As an artist, bro, as a fellow artist, thank you. You might not even get that, dog, because as we all know, as innovators, bro, we don't get the credit we deserve. As far as that's not saying we the first ones, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to, you know, our area and our peers and our conglomerate, wherever geographically where we at, you know what I'm saying? I don't really see anybody who's willing to take the direct to consumer route. And I mean, I'm pretty sure there are people out there, right? But
Right.
just having someone who is as passionate as you are to get the point across of saying, hey, know your value as an artist. I just want to say thank you personally for fighting the fight, and you too, Sade, but thank y'all, but thank you as well, man, for fighting the fight, because we need that. We need people to where like we can look at and study and be like, okay, bet. Okay. Just like, you know what I'm saying with us, right? Like if
And I
it,
want to do like, you know, kind of like you were saying, you didn't know that Spotify was doing some of that stuff that it were doing. And
Right.
I'm like, all right. So using that as like a conversation starter to educate people
yeah,
on what's going on. Because a lot of people that just don't know that they're getting gypped out of their royalties. They're
Facts.
getting gypped out of the money that they're making from the streams
facts.
and stuff like that. So like,
Yeah.
you know, even if this album does nothing but just set an example for other people to follow if they feel the same way I felt before I was ready to hang it up.
Yeah. No, we all go there. We all like, dog. I was really on the verge of like, you know what? I'm just about to do this interview stuff. I'm about to be a journalist. I ain't even about to rap no more.
Shit, I don't even rap anymore, so
I mean, you still do, but I get what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
if
Though.
I get asked, to come somewhere, I might pop on the stage because it's fun.
Yeah.
But it's not like how it was when I was like 21, 22, and I had that drive,
Right.
and I was like, I'm gonna be
But that's what I'm
like
saying.
Nicki Minaj #2. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
when
what
I
I
just was like
see.
going hard like that.
Yeah.
It's very discouraging. The music industry can be very discouraging. So
It can be.
It's just like it's easy to say I'm just gonna fall back in my average Jane Joe job. You know, I'm gonna be a interviewer or a healthcare professional or you know, whatever. Because it seems easier.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, his name on his thing says dream till it's over, but that's a big dream killer when you decide to just say no.
But
So-
it's over when you say no, though.
Yeah.
It ain't over until you say it is.
Dream till it's over.
Just saying. Hey. All right, y'all. Once again, we are here live. You know what I'm saying? We got Vinnie Dangerous. We got Sade. We got yours truly, Kamus, Leonardo. So, look, we about to play some boop, 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 hip-hop trivia, man. We about to do a little hip-hop trivia. I done did it with Genius Party, so I kind of like it, and I might stick with it.
Trivia.
So, it's 10 questions. You want to play, or do you want to? Actually, I got a better idea.
I can play.
I got a better idea.
Okay.
I'm directly, or this is not English, y'all. Let me restart. I'm directly asking you.
All right.
Golly, what was that? I'm directly asking you these questions. You can use Sade for like a phone a friend.
Oh,
You want to play? What you want to do? Because you competitive.
I would like to.
You want to play? All right, boom.
Okay,
Two
yeah,
teams.
yeah, let's
Sade against Vinny, all right? Y'all ready? So how we going to do this is we ain't got no like banger or nothing. So whoever just answered first and whoever I think answered it first get the point, and it's 10 questions.
Okay.
And guess what the prize is?
Oh, what?
No, I'll probably give you a little dap or something. You know what I mean?
I was
It
like,
ain't
are
gonna
we
be nothing
actually getting a
crazy.
prize? Like, I would
we
have been
gonna-
shocked.
Take a dap and a hug.
Yeah, I was about to say when the endorsements and stuff start coming in, I got y'all. But they coming in soon. Y'all ready?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
First question I got for y'all is which iconic hip hop group released their album Straight Outta Compton?
Oh.
Niggas.
NWA.
NWA.
And she actually said Nigeria for those who did not know, because this is a public radio, you know what I'm saying? Syndicated actually. And she said Nigeria. So
Nigerians with attitude.
that's there you go.
Yo, she made me laugh. That's why
Nah,
I couldn't
for-
get it out.
yeah. All right, that was a warm up. Y'all ready? Now we gonna get into it. Okay, you ready? Second question. Who was the first female rapper to have a #1 hit on Billboard 100 chart with the single Hot Boys in 1999?
Missy Elliott.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right, that's one for Vinny. Wake it up now. Wake it
What?
up.
That's 1-1.
That is.
Yeah,
you
you
right.
give
You
her
right.
that.
You right.
Yeah.
Okay, you right. Because she said Nigeria with attitude. All right. Third question. Name the hip hop group that released The Low End Theory in '91, known for its jazz infused production and conscious lyricism.
A Tribe Called Quest.
Great job.
Yeah.
Ding.
I was going to know that one.
That's all right. All right. Number 4. Which two MCs made the classic track called Brooklyn's Finest?
Oh, Biggie and Jay-Z.
Yep. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Come on now. Wake it up. You got one. You got the first one. Then just like, yeah, I'm good.
The questions is hard.
Come on. Let's
I
go
was
get.
a rocker growing up.
I can ask you some rock questions too now. All right. His mama named him Nevadius, but we know him as
Oh gosh. I don't know
Nevadius.
who this one.
he from Atlanta.
2 Chainz? Future.
Yes. Yes.
I wouldn't have known.
Yeah. All right. Now
I remember Sierra said something, and I'm like, wait, Sierra
Oh.
Nevadius?
that's what I'm saying. See,
That's her. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known it either. But I know
Yeah.
Sierra said something about his name before.
there you go. All right. Hold
2
on.
Chainz.
Oh, look, they playing. They playing on here on the comment section. That's
Oh, what'd they
tight.
say?
Nah, they saying the answers. That's
Oh,
what's
they
up.
are? Okay.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, y'all ready? In 2000, okay, this is gonna be kind of difficult. In 2002, Eminem battle rapped which Avenger in his movie 8 Mile? Because we know the actor.
Oh, so you want me to name the Avenger?
Yeah, but it's a bonus for the second Avenger because you know he played 2.
He played 2?
Yeah, he played two Avenger characters.
So I
Oh, the
know-
Hawk, right?
Close.
The Falcon.
Yes.
Dang.
Yes.
But what's the other one?
I gave him that.
It's easy. It's easy. Just think.
The Green
Don't think too
Lantern.
hard.
The other Avenger that he played.
I can picture, but I don't know his
Captain
name.
America.
There you go.
He knew Captain America. Okay.
Yeah, you got the answer and the bonus. All right. Y'all ready? Oh, see, look, they come on. Rav on it. Rav ain't playing. All right. Gucci Mane used the name of this popular drink to describe everything but the drink in what song?
Lemonade.
Come on. Ah, he said it. He did. He said it. He said it first. He said it first. He said it first. All right, y'all ready? Iconic production. Ooh, hold on. Let me turn my stuff down. Iconic production duo without worldly sounds, named after one of the planets in the solar system.
The Neptunes.
Yeah!
I had to think. I was like, wait a minute.
Hey!
The way the question was worded, it threw me off for a second.
Yeah, all the answers right down here.
That's
I'm glad
'cause
y'all
he's
can't. I'm glad y'all can't see the comment section.
You know, I'm not black. He is. So
What you other?
they told me I was a white girl with a really good tan. So
Oh, for real?
that's what I've been told. I don't think so.
Okay, y'all ready? Name every artist featured on the song "Swagger Like Us," and it's 4 artists total.
MIA, Kanye West.
I mean, 5 artists. Excuse me.
MIA, Kanye West.
Kanye West. 3 more.
B.O.B.
Dun, 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 dun.
I just know my 2 favorites.
2 favorites. All right, you giving up?
You don't know anybody?
Oh, I was waiting.
Oh, yeah, I give up.
Okay, go ahead. Swagger Like Us. No one knows.
T.I.
Okay.
MIA.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Okay.
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
And Kanye.
Yeah. Come on.
I feel like I should have known
I felt like I,
it was
freestyled
Jay-Z
over that
because
beat,
that's
like
the
a
song
billion
that
times.
MIA accused Jay-Z of being shady.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, I think, yeah.
That's the one.
Last
I forgot
question.
about that.
Y'all ready? Last question. Which female rapper set the record for host Billboard 100 entries by a female artist?
Nicki Minaj.
There you go. There you go.
I stand Nicki.
I was about to say at least get one. At least get one.
Yeah, I did not know that one.
Yeah.
Because I had a couple
like
in my
she's the
head.
only female artist right now that's done like a lot of stuff at the moment.
Well, shout out to y'all,
But Missy
man.
Elliott, she's up there too.
Yeah.
So
Nah, I love Missy. Missy, oh my
Missy.
gosh, I love Missy.
you know what would be crazy? A Nicki and Missy track.
Nicki and Missy?
Yes,
I'm
I would
surprised they
need
haven't
it.
had-
I'm
hasn't
surprised
happened
they
yet.
haven't either. Like that just needs to happen.
I actually think that would be dope.
I
Like,
do
they both
too.
can get, like, she
I don't
get-
even understand why that hasn't happened. It makes sense that it should
Dang.
have.
It actually
Nicki
makes a
and
lot.
Missy?
It's one of those
Yeah.
things I ain't even thought about, but now
I
that
think
you
it
said
would've been
It makes
nice.
a lot of sense. It makes way more sense than I would have gave it credit for.
Dang. Nicki and Missy would hit though.
Yeah,
Nicki
I
and
think they
Missy
should do
would
it.
hit.
Missy, Nicki, if y'all listening,
yeah, do that.
Nah, for real.
I just want new Missy music in general. So and then that
you
would
didn't
be,
hear her
like,
new
epic.
songs she got out right now? She got a couple
I
new
heard,
tracks.
Like, an EP that she did like a few years ago. But that
No,
was
she
the
got some
first
years?
new stuff that's
Oh.
like playing right now.
Oh, she
I'm
do?
about to listen
Yeah.
on the way home.
Yeah, I need to tap in. Man, listen, y'all. It's 6:50 p.m. on the Dizot. We got 10 minutes left on the air, man. Once again, we are here with the incredible Vinnie Dangerous and also the incredible Sade. Now, with that being said, I have 2 questions, and this is an open discussion now.
Okay.
Okay. The first question actually is referring to back to the project, and then the second question is going to be kind of more open discussion. Okay.
Okay.
So for the first question, what I also wanted to know was, are there any hidden gems or subtle details in the album that might not be known immediately on the first listen? Like Easter eggs, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. 2 things I can think of. Like, one,
Mm-hmm.
each of the interludes, like, cause I hit up people in my mailing list.
Yeah.
You can join my mailing list at www.vinniedangerous.com,
Come on.
by the way.
Come on.
And you can buy the album there, too.
Yeah. Come on. Plug it in. Come on. Plug it
but
in.
I asked the people on my email list, like, yo, you know, just ask them a question and then record it and send it to me.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, what would you tell your younger self about success, or advice you would give your younger self about success? And each skit, it, like, leads into each song. So it's like, you know, like certain songs about the past or something like that. Like so if you listen to the album, each interlude that comes after a certain song always leads into the next song. Like it fits the theme of it.
So you're like slowly but surely preparing the audience for what's to come next versus just being like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And they all mark like a significant shift, I guess, in the story.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And then the second thing is like, because I wrote this song kind of like a little bit abstract, like the song West Side did.
Yeah.
It's really a song about, like, I always have this idea of, like, if I never left home and, like, what life would have been if I didn't, like, have the experiences I did when I went to Central. And it's kind of like getting, you know, so it's like, so a lot of it's like, you know, people might take it for face value, but it's really like, if you listen to it like that, going into the next song, Do Right, it makes a lot more sense. So it's like it's like a you know, a concept. Concept song.
Wow.
Cool.
I love concept songs. I like concept songs. Man, that's beautiful, man. First and foremost, even I know we did it on Kickback at Dames and stuff, but you know, last segment, man, I always got to give flowers. Don't matter what platform we on, man. You know how we do.
Yeah.
Once again, as I was saying earlier, thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you for fighting the fight for us. Thank you for representing yourself as a black man, right? It's very easy to get caught in this day and age with temptation and just desires and just impulsive things, right? We're programmed to believe like we have to do this, like what we have is too boring or what we have is too this or too that, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for setting an example for black men to say, hey, you can still be married, you can still have kids, like you know what I'm saying?
It's really cool that I'm starting to see more black men.
How does it make you feel?
That embrace being married and having a family,
Yeah.
and actually having value in it,
Right.
and like not hiding it like they used to. Like there's a lot of rappers that I never even knew was married with kids until like recently.
Yeah.
Their kids is dang near grown, so you're like, y'all been here all along.
They waited till child support was over. They smart.
So it's just like, you know, it's very refreshing to see that. And then being able to be around a guy and not have to worry about him like trying to slide in your DMs after being like,
oh yeah,
because you respect your, you know, wife and your kids and everything. So
Yeah.
that's very admirable.
Yeah.
Like, they're a big part of this album.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, and then there's, you know, you had people in your ear telling you that, oh man, like once you have kids or once you get married, like it's over with. I actually think it just makes me a better artist.
Give you
Like,
more to talk about.
Yeah, like more to talk about, and just kind of looking at it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Like, looking at it from like how my wife sees things, or like looking at something like how my son, like, how he might interpret things, or like even now I don't even find myself cussing as much.
Yeah.
In music.
Yeah.
You know, just because I'm around. It's not even like intentional. It's just. Like, I'm around my son, and I don't want him to pick up that kind of stuff. So it's like, it kind of reflects in your music.
Wow, man. And thank you just for being an incredible father. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to Tez for being an incredible mother, too. You dig what I'm saying? I know it takes a unit, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm just talking to Vinny right now. But I'm letting you know, sis, you know it's all love, and I'm proud of you.
Sure.
But, yeah, man, thank you just for being an incredible father, an incredible artist, an incredible innovator, an incredible disruptor. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Sade, for pulling up today, for giving me the facial earlier, man. First of all, y'all need to get y'all some better friends. these are my friends first and foremost. Okay, these are not associates. These aren't people who I just randomly talk to, whatever. We just happen to be cool. But get you some better friends. That's the segment, yo. Get you some better friends.
Get you some better friends.
Who's going to encourage you, push you forward, but they also pushing themselves forward. They getting themselves situated. Don't get you friends who you ain't talked to in a minute and they getting mad because y'all ain't talking a while. Like, we dealing with life out here. Life is for real. But to the both of y'all, man, keep up the good work out here. And Vinny, let the people know where they can tap in and reach you, bro.
Well, yo, first I gotta say thank you for having me up here, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you giving me the platform to talk about this.
Come on.
Yeah, so I've always wanted to be on the radio too, so it's like it's
come
true.
Come on, man. Hey. Come on. And it's syndicated. Man, come on. We got Steven. Steven's the best engineer. Y'all don't even know, man. Steven be making miracles happen. I don't know how. But shout out to Steven and Oak 93.5 for sure for making dreams come true, man. Cause yo, that's tight. That's tight. Here I am. I'm like, yo, we kicking it with the homie and we knocking stuff off the bucket list. You know what I mean? Man. So that's beautiful. Let them know.
Definitely check me out. You can get the album on Bandcamp, iTunes, or Amazon Music. You can listen to it on Bandcamp, and if you like what you hear, go ahead and drop a 10 on me. Well, actually, no, I think it's 7 for the digital, 12 for the physical.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to www.vinniedangerous.com. It's Vinnie with an IE, not a Y, dangerous.com. And on all social media platforms, I'm at Vinnie Dangerous, except for Twitter, because I got off Twitter because it was making my head hurt.
It's not even Twitter anymore.
Right.
It's X.
Why?
I left before it made the
Get off
switch.
that
So
X. It's not good
smart.
for you.
It's not good.
X
You
isn't
smart.
good for your mind or body.
It's not. Every time I get on.
And I mean that in multiple ways.
Yeah. For real. It's like you don't even need certain websites anymore.
I really honestly feel like a lot of them are about to
I was
become
like, how do
obsolete.
I say this on radio? But nah, for
Y'all
real.
silly.
I'm sorry. But what were you saying? I'm bad.
Wow.
Saying that Twitter wasn't good for your body.
It's obsolete.
Oh, it's obsolete.
I was saying I think social media is starting to, some of it, a lot of those old platforms we had, especially the more toxic ones, are starting to kind of phase out, fizzle out.
That's a fact. It needs to.
It needs to,
Yeah, survival of the fittest. Y'all know how the world do. Y'all know how God work. Anyway, it's 6:58 on the dot. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Once again, Vinnie Dangerous, Sade. You want to come back? You want to keep doing this? You having fun with it? You like it?
Yeah, if you want me here,
all right,
I'll be here.
Just pull up on Tuesdays. We'll do this. You know what I'm saying? And you more than welcome to come back because I know you got the full. Actually, matter of fact, we'll talk off camera.
Okay,
off camera conversation.
Yeah, we'll talk off
they
camera.
Trying to strike deals and stuff.
Oh no, you in it too.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you in it too. See how she shut up right after that? But she said. But nah, thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. This is what it's all about. Community over popularity. Shout out to Cameron McCarty for even giving me the opportunity for doing this radio show. Shout out to Steven for always holding it down, whether he's here physically or not. And then just shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. Without y'all, there's no us. So keep tuning in. Let's keep it moving forward. And love wins at the end of the day. Peace.
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 Peace.